today overall that's been on stream, that's been off stream, and bravo to our folks that have finished so high. Nest, we've seen quite a few exciting games from Nest today, honestly. So bravo to them. Yeah, and we're going into a best of 3 finals with Witcher and Flash Midnight. And we're going to get that streamed up here. Yeah.
I'm going to take 2 minutes. And
yep, we're going to get right into it. You can take your break you need here. Crushax and I have it. And, yeah. Witcher v Flash Midnight.
I think Midnight said that he can't stream, right?
Yeah, it's on you, Witcher. We've done this. Yep. And yeah, it's not, for some reason, their Discord is just not picking it up. It is no problem here. Best of luck to both of you. Best of 3, Witcher. Really quick. I can't remember. Do you bracket reset or is this it?
This is it.
Okay. So, no bracket reset. Witcher has said that they are okay with it not being a reset here. So, this is it for all the marbles. One last best of 3. And we're going into it here. Thank you, Witcher. Thank you, Flash Midnight. Please, Defen. Best of luck to both of you. Rematch from semis. From winners finals.
Instead of a bracket. See you, Witcher.
Yep. Oh, make sure you hit that Defen button, Flash. There we go. Let's do it. So, Crushax, were you here when we saw this game earlier? I can't remember if we casted this one together.
No, I've actually yet to see Witcher play, so this is going to be quite exciting for me, especially since he's been waiting so long. Hopefully he's been keeping warm, playing some practice games in the meantime.
Mm-hmm. I would not worry too... I don't know. Witcher is for sure the favorite going into this, especially after the 3-0 we saw them put onto Flash Midnight in winners finals. But Flash Midnight, they're here for a reason. They got some sauce. So we'll see if they're able to pull it out here. We're probably almost certainly going to see an Astra Ditto to start, or an Extilior into that Astra.
Even better than my journal.
Yeah, I think generally you would want to start with Astra.
Yeah.
That's the captain. So.
Yeah, I will say, unless you feel like you got the Extilior to take it, Witcher's only got 1 loss over the whole tournament too, in a what was a unstreamed, incredibly close set against Yurga. So we'll see here how this goes here. It's so weird seeing so much of the board when I watch Witcher's stream. Because he's like that.
So Witcher is a very skilled player. I've been playing him quite a bit.
Same here.
Like I mentioned before, he's very consistent. He thinks his move very carefully. And he's probably the strongest player right now. Like,
I would agree. I know Ian Gaitax has done well as well. They're another player that couldn't show up today that I know has some skill, but I would definitely agree. Not to put Flash Midnight down, they have had an amazing run, but my personal top 5 at the moment would probably be Witcher, Yurga, and Nest Flash Midnight in that middle section. I don't know about you, Grissom.
So we see Flash doing a very aggressive beginning. So he seems to have a very good unit and using his first player advantage here. And
face steps
the hand from
well. Sorry.
Yeah, Witcher seems to have a pretty expensive hand, so he's playing a bit passive. But he has Sinter Infusion and Orbital, which is a very nice mix. This spawn is very hard for Witcher because Flash will be able to completely block him from any map control just by moving close to the center. Mm-hmm. So it's like Witcher cannot be on a back foot at any point because he has no way to retreat.
Yep. And Crushax, what are your thoughts on the Astra v Astra matchup? I know my personal hot take is it has the potential to be unbelievably coin flippy, but it doesn't mitigate the fact that positioning and choices of when you develop your board, when you drop key pieces, it doesn't negate those decisions. But what are your thoughts on this matchup, Crushax?
I mean, from what I've seen so far of the Astra matchups, they've really a lot of the matches we've streamed so far, they've really gone the whole mile. We've had people run completely out of reinforcement, so I think it's a lot about setting up those defensive lines. We've seen a lot of people with damage reduction and kind of throwing out those turrets to kind of chunk things down. So it's definitely not an early game match. I think we're going to be watching this for a while. Anyway.
Also, again, they're playing for 3 things here: bragging rights and to get that first ever, early access release. I know we had the playtest tournaments, but there are a couple things different about the game now and in a new format. So one of the first ever tournament champions, they're getting a slick role in Discord to have those extra awesome bragging rights, and also bragging rights are nice. And then Sick Nick, my co-caster from earlier, who's currently at work, has kindly, and I did this of his own accord, offered up a Founders Pack gifted by him to whoever wins the tournament.
So looking at this move, like now Witcher has a lot of interesting choices to make. Like he's Flash got a very strong hand. He has a switchback and not Deadeye Crosshair in the beginning. So he could go all out and hope Rickety gets full damage, and it seems he might be doing that, and get a kill on Crosshair, or he could just focus on unit development. Or is he going to do Pyro and get some damage in?
That would be very interesting here. I mean, because I think you mentioned this earlier, Flash does have such a good board, but I mean, this hand from Witcher is so strong, and they have the Cinder Infusion to bring one of these up.
So Flash is going for units. He's going to probably drop all his units right now, or no, he's going for the kill.
Oh, this is Witcher we're watching.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, I thought you're saying Flash.
Witcher. No, Witcher. Oh yeah, okay, my bad.
Yeah.
So Flash is going for the kill. So does it trigger? It doesn't trigger. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad.
It's due. Oh, that would have been it too.
Yeah, it would have been a kill.
Yep. So those of you that do not know, I know we had some people watching that are new to the game.
Oh, the bug, like it didn't crit, but this, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bug. Yeah, but Rickety Backfire, that thing in the right side of the screen, that big old janky looking spaceship. That character, when they hit, they deal 3 damage. It hits like a truck, but they also have a 70% chance of dealing 3 damage to themselves and everyone around them. So that is what Witcher was fishing for there. But Witcher now also has Orbital Strike, and Flash Midnight's not respecting it with their positioning.
Well, he will not be able to hit Switchback and the Crusher at the same time.
Oh!
And this live line will help him a lot.
Yep.
It's curious, like, he decided to focus on development and not using full damage from Switchback.
We need ya.
Wait, he dropped him defensively and enabled him. I'm surprised by that. Like, he could, like, why did he drop in aggressive here? Ooh, and he's going to get punished with Orbital here.
Absolutely, not respecting that there is the Orbital Strike possibility. When if you haven't seen your opponent's ship assist by turn 4, you have to assume it's going to be an Orbital Strike, because if you don't...
Oh, again!
Rickety just being real consistent there.
Witcher, you know what? This has happened.
This is like a losing thing. Like, oof, this really hurts for him.
So yeah, so it's like he's committed all this resources there, and now he has to keep playing around this. At least you can still get the Astra kill and get that reinforce.
But the problem is his own unit is blocking his accuracy.
I believe. Heart of the cards.
Nope.
Nope. You know, I may have believed in the heart of the cards, but you know who didn't believe in the heart of the cards? Witcher.
Ooh, okay.
Witcher did not believe in the heart of the cards. That was
scary. So he might try to trade his Broken Vengeance for the other, like just by attacking and get a double attack.
Yeah, but he doesn't have the Cinder to activate him. Oh, it's 0
Yes, he
Cinder.
does.
I didn't realize it was 0.
Oh, he does it here. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Does he hit 50%? Nice.
50%. Chain ends.
Oh, it doesn't counter because it misses.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, like, to get 3 50% chances in a row, that's like what? Oh, I don't do math. It's like 0.5 times 0.5 times 0.5, so it's like pretty low.
I'm surprised. Is he moving Switchback there? This is a very risky position. Okay, he's going straight for Astra. And he gets a crit.
I like this. It's, seeing how the board is developing, thinking, like, feeling the pressure on. They have played this matchup already between the two of them. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think that is a good idea though.
Oh, they
risking
could, yeah, because they
switchback.
could have taken out Rickety with that.
Yeah, like because now he has to do some more damage to Astra because otherwise he just sacrificed Switchback for nothing. Because Switchback could have killed any unit pretty much.
Yep. And now Switchback is just going to get murked by the Vengeance and the Rickety and the Astra and the Feels Bad.
Exactly. This is going to like Switchback is one of the most valuable unit in the game, and this he's going to get punished here.
Now, I wonder as the series develops and as we do more tournaments like this one, there it is. How will this meta develop if we do more tournaments where it's like, here are my 3 rosters. You can't play one you've won with already. What the meta is going to be as we get more captains, how people approach picking and choosing what captains that go within each game. Because like we've seen that today, a lot of people being like, all right, Astra v Astra first, but we see some people who are confident with a certain character into the Astra and get that advantage where it's like, all right, I got the win against the Astra. Even if you win with Astra, I get an Astra game to try and win with. So I'm curious how that meta develops over the course of multiple tournaments and multiple seasons and characters.
I think like the real test is also like if the meta will change before a balance patch is if someone can beat Witcher with his lineup here.
Yeah.
If they can break it, then okay. Then maybe the other captains are more viable than they seem to be. But I think it's too early to tell.
For sure. And we do know those tweaks to Astra are coming. So like that was more of a like today the mind games are all centered around how do you handle the Astra pick and these things. But when the Astra changes come, because there will be adjusted and then they're going to monitor those adjustments, and if Astra's still super strong, more adjustments will come. So like Astra will eventually be tuned down to a point where they're roughly equal footing with the other two, or at least we get that rock paper scissors, right?
Yeah, we got the Torian on the field, keeping Astra very safe, which is nice. We don't know if Flash has a Pyro. Like a Pyro would be the dream now to get some burn on the Torian.
We can see that.
But like losing that Switchback is like now he's in big trouble.
That could be the play of the game. Oh my gosh! And just throwing all the marbles to try and kill the Rickety, and it's just not panning out.
I don't think. I'm not sure Rickety is a threat anymore as well because it's too far away.
Yeah, it's airborne, but it only has normal movement. Crush Axe. Are you
I think that was actually.
a Rickety fan?
I love Rickety. He's unfortunately not been my biggest avid supporter in the past, as I've had some pretty bad.
He didn't enable the Blindsider. Oh, this is a really bad trade. He forgot to enable him. Ooh. This might be the pressure. It's just not easy to play in a grand finals.
Yeah,
it really is. It really is hard.
8.5 hours of tournament going on today. Flash Midnight's had to fight through quite a few tough opponents after that crazy series against Ness. It might be starting to get to them.
So like the pressure of getting to the grand finals is way higher.
Hey, Grissy.
Yeah.
Why? If healing's so bad, why does Witcher have a Nectarvine?
On his Astra?
Yeah.
Yep. He just pulled it.
Oh, he added the Nectarvine to the Astra. That's new for him.
Although he is using it very aggressively.
I don't think necessarily it's bad. It just generally doesn't fit the lineup because you're playing more aggressive. But we were testing it out, especially on Sax yesterday, and we found a lot of value on Sax with it. So maybe he discovered something in between that I don't know.
I like my Nectarvine. It's nice. Nice coverage.
It creates a lot of value if it's allowed to survive. The problem with it is if you get it too early, it's in the way. But in this point of the game, it's amazing. This is amazing.
I think, so here's I think the units in this game that have the most value or the most impact, outside of like stuff like Switchback coming in and popping someone or Rickety, is almost always these units that come down and have that aura that immediately changes the game. Torian making sure someone's extra hard to hit. You have Nectarvine, immediate heals, and now it's like a problem you have to deal. The Aegis Dome also is an immediate issue you have to deal with. and then Quetzali, you can just rush them down, like hold that in your hand until it's time to go for the kill or really force the issue. And the amplifier as well for Zach's list especially, like, or even Astra lists, just like these immediate drop downs. Like even when you know what the list is, or you don't have the opportunity to react to it, they're immediately doing something material to the game state.
Getting some immediate effects, yeah.
Yeah. And the effects are all good.
So, looking at the game state right now, it's nice to get Sharpno. And if he gets, like, he needs to get Astra down. Like, he's never going to clear this board. So, only comeback from Flash is to get
Why did Flash
Astra
not
down.
activate Shrapnel to shoot?
No, I don't think he did. But I think he's trying to get as many units. But I believe he will be dead now. But again, he didn't get the trigger on Rickety. That's amazing. Like 3 times he
Dude,
didn't get it.
No. I personally, I play with Rickety. I love Rickety. I personally would never trust that. No, do not trust Rickety. I have been bamboozled by them too many times. But either way, GG for game 1. Like I said, it's best of 3, and that is Witcher's Astra win out of the way. So, if you are Flash Midnight, what do? Do you go for the Zax into Zax? Do you go for the Extilier into Zax, try and steal that win to have Astra for game 3? Or do you try and get this W with the Astra?
I think he should probably try to get the win with the Astra.
Yeah.
Then instead of risking everything, at least he gets the win, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Got something.
So we did do a lot of practice, me and Witcher, and we went for like generally tanky units, something that survives, because Zax cannot afford to lose units.
Mm-hmm.
And if he manages to keep his unit alive, or something that is cheap and deals damage, like to keep Astra units away enough, long enough, he has the advantage in the late game. But seems Witcher is taking a very aggressive beginning, taking some control of the center.
Mm-hmm.
And Astra is playing defensive.
Yeah, but in this exact, in a similar situation, I don't know if it was Flash Midnight or who was it?
Ooh, he's
Godspeed
risking.
Thunder. We've seen a couple of players in this tournament today really get hurt because they stuck in a corner and the other person just gets to march into that corner. It's almost always better to move in a direction because, like, say they move committed to going left here, as the other player pushes in, they have to try and spread to wrap around. And they're not going to be able to cover all the angles really well. And because you're spread out, you have more ability to just kind of avoid damage from half the units or something.
Exactly, like you see now, because he waited, he didn't contest the center, he couldn't drop a unit behind his captain. And now, Witcher can abuse his cover to take probably down his Taria.
Yeah.
Exactly. And one nice thing about this combo, like getting Taria in the beginning, is that you have the 6 damage. So you can... no, he didn't use it. Oh yeah, he has a blink. Excellent. That's even better.
Shrapnel, Deadeye, or Cross. It's dealer's choice here, to be honest.
Crosshair. Definitely Crosshair, probably. Well, Crosshair is bugged right now, so maybe he will use
Crosshair is Crosshair is you're dropping them because you could occasionally get that crit, and you're getting 3 damage.
So right now, Astra has to run. He has no cover, and Witcher has full map control.
Mm-hmm.
But he has to still be very careful because if Astra manages to take down the units, he can come back. And he doesn't know if he has Orbital yet.
Yeah.
And he chooses to go Sharpnel. And that's because Zax plays for more of the late game.
Yep.
Sharpnel is not going to die.
Yeah. It's like we've talked about it all day. Like, you need to deal 11 to 14 damage actually to deal with a shrapnel.
Exactly.
And there are not enough 3 to 4 damage units in the game to do anything to Shrapnel or Beatrice or any of the armored units like Bulwark or what's the other one? The Fletchette one.
So what are you going to do, Flash? He is dropping Vengeance. So I'm again curious why he did a defensive drop.
So
because he could have killed Taria.
Yeah,
like
and then you get the reinforce from Astra as well.
Exactly. Also, he could have attacked first before with Astra, and not killing Tarja is that's a huge thing.
Because that's going to give the rapid fire on the shrapnel, or anything really. Shrapnel with a Deadeye, it's going to be pretty rough. Crush-X, do you have any thoughts on that? And like on what may have been Flash Midnight might be thinking here?
I think Flash is just panicking a little bit, and Flash is just trying to make sure he's not cornered and missing steps. Unfortunately, I think he's just trying to build space so that he can throw out units. But yeah, that such aggressive Zax play at the beginning can really take a mental toll on someone when you're in their face turn one.
Yep, I mean, pressure is a real thing in this game. Pressuring with that positioning.
Of course, it's safe to drink.
So he might want to keep Tarja alive and just
keep
run
her
away,
for the
or
rapid
he could
fire.
he could also trade damage onto the Astra. Just get that 4 damage, and Flash has to spend an action. But it also gives Flash a free reinforcement. So
true. And playing it slow. Those 2 misses are actually pretty crucial because that was the way to punish the Astra positioning here with the Broken Vengeance, but not getting any of that damage kind of makes it was a good attempt at a punish, but the 2 misses now Astra could do things here.
It's a very good decision from Richard to play passive here. Even though he has the advantage now, he has to respect Astra, because Astra could drop a Toxoid or something. And so you have to respect that Astra can come back into the game very quickly.
Yeah, Astra does those things for sure. And there it is, found the angle.
So one thing we might see next turn is using Zax to block Vengeance, and with a mine sticking like next to him. Depending on what Astra does, he might also just run away and create more space.
That boost morale sound is going to be ingrained in my mind for the rest of my life after today.
Well, just keep pushing your own morale, you know?
Yeah, I feel so you know, Crush-X, could you please we're feeling pretty down here. Could you please help us out?
I mean, honestly, the morale sound is the only reason why I'm still up. Although I feel like when I go to sleep tonight, that's all I'm going to hear, that and Plink.
So
my 2 worst nightmares.
I'm curious, like, why he did use Nano Shield for a Broken Vengeance now, because I don't think Witcher had any kill potential on him, and you want him to do some damage on him. So I think, I'm not sure about that play, but it will be a healthy Broken Vengeance there.
To sort of give the juice to Flash, I wonder if he nano shielded Broken Vengeance to sort of essentially force Witcher's play to run up and sort of isolate that shotgun there. And now maybe he might be able to just drop everything to try deal with Shrapnel now.
But this is a perfect counter to him. Just Beatrice in his face.
Yeah.
Oof, this is not looking good for Flash.
Yeah,
he does have.
Let's think about, like, what are some ways that Flash you maybe get back into this? Maybe we talked about
So,
focusing down the shrapnel.
I think one of the best play he can try now is just try to kill Zax. Like, he has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage on the field right now. Switchback for 6, Vengeance for 3, and Astra, and he can drop another unit. So with Rickety, that's potentially 6 more damage. So he could get the Zax down to 4 HP if he's lucky in this turn.
Yeah, just go commit to the bit.
Exactly. But he seems to is going for the units. Ooh, I'm not sure Sharpton is the best choice though, because like there are other units that deal the same damage, and he's not getting any damage off the field. And the Sharpton takes a lot of hits.
Just stretching your tongue.
Let's see what he drops. Well, he doesn't have a unit on his.
Yeah. So now what? Broken Vengeance and Switchback are both very vulnerable here.
Yeah. I think it would have been a very strong move to go for the captain. Because then Witcher, he didn't have enough damage to kill Astra, and he would have had to kill
Yep.
Switchback.
Had to account for that. That would have been 9 damage onto that, and then 10 if the Astra had hit.
Exactly. But he did get Torian, so Torian will help him to stay alive for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's looking very bad for Flash right now.
Yeah, there's so much power and presence on the board from Witcher here.
Need a moment to take all this in.
Who designed this outfit?
Who did design that outfit? Grissy, aren't you a balance tester? Maybe you could tell us.
I have no idea. Sadly. I only tested the gameplay, so.
A likely excuse.
What?
It's a good one. Accept it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you know what? We couldn't get Sicknick to tell us. Hey, can you tell us any details on the new map?
Today's
Any of the secrets that you've definitely been playtesting and you definitely are allowed to tell us?
I will leave all reveals to the developers.
Wow.
Way
to be lame and
faster.
avoid legal action. But we see in the game basically what we predicted: the Switchback going down, and again, Flash Midnight just in a really, really rough spot. It's hard. Like, they could take out some of these pieces, or maybe the draw that they got isn't the best here.
Yeah, this is looking very tough. Like, he needs a lot of luck now to stand a chance. Well, he does have a Toxoid.
So that's gonna get
That's
him a reinforce.
but the question is like that die is 3 damage, but he's taking out like I mean Crosshair is 3 damage, but he's taking out that die.
I think
getting
they're
a 2
going for what's,
damage
in range at the moment. Just try and get that reinforce and
Come on, it's fun.
see if you can get anything on the board. That might be what they're thinking.
I've gotcha.
I wonder what this
He
is.
needs- He needs a Torian. Torian will be his best
Huge.
chance.
Yup. I bet you it's a Torian. Look at that positioning. Nope, it's a Thicket.
Ooh, Thicket. So let's see.
Thicket could be fine. They've gotten themselves into this corner. The melee units aren't going to be able to approach them. It's only the Crosshair and the Zax that you have to be afraid of. And the Thicket's going to make Crosshair non-factor if Crosshair stays in their spot.
Getting the Dead Dive, that's actually pretty nice. And he has the Toxoid.
Mm-hmm.
And he, sadly, Wizard got the healing, so he probably has to fall back now because he got the healing unit, not the extra damage.
Yep. I mean, I would be
So
surprised if this-
Torian will be able to deal with the Vengeance if he doesn't get
Well,
really
I think,
unlucky.
Like, wouldn't Beatrice be... Oh, the
No.
crit.
Because of the misses, like if you hit all the bullets, Torian will win,
Mm-hmm.
but he might lose 6 health if he's unlucky. But that was the perfect, like getting a crit and a miss, that's a dream.
Yeah.
Every day's full body day.
Nice, making use of Beatrice. That's one of the big weaknesses of Beatrice. If the battlefield moves, she's like...
Yeah, you've committed. And that
Exactly.
is all that board development gone. Crosshair is just going to probably get a pot shot.
Oh, he shot a shot and then ran. But he's running out of time, so... Chooses not to drop the healing. That's a smart move. Saving up the Cinder.
Mm-hmm.
But I think he lost 1 Cinder. He could have reinforced if he hadn't already.
True. Alright, so that
Dead
is going to be a
Crosshair.
dead Crosshair.
A bit of a misplay from Witcher, not moving the Crosshair out of sight. But he panicked because of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Nice punish from Flash.
Yep.
And,
I mean-
this is a very valuable, getting that free reinforce.
Yep, we'll see what it
that's-
is. This is huge. It needs to be something that can do a lot.
I'm missing a massage for
Ooh,
Freaking
not...
This
is-
the whole game rides on you, man.
Yeah.
Get him.
Even so, like right now, Witcher does not have anything to catch up with Astra. I think he's putting Maximus a bit too close.
Not moving
Ooh.
him back. That's
Yeah.
a misplay.
Did he move his Astra?
Yes.
I didn't see him move his Astra.
Yes,
Yeah.
they moved it to get
Okay.
the guaranteed shot on the crosshair. The
Okay.
amplifier is going to make this even. I mean, everything. To be fair, anything that Witcher pulls out is going to make this game extra hard.
So Witcher will probably keep killing the units and try to
I think
clean
with
up
amplifier, they have
Astra
lethal,
splits.
no? 3,
Nah,
4.
it-
It'd be 1
may-
4.
Yeah, he can use the gravity. That's true.
It'll be
Amplifier.
1 4 lethal though, so probably holding on to the. Probably drop the amplifier just to make the point across. Guarantee you get what you want. Moving the
3,
captain
6.
in.
It's 7 damage total. No, yeah, the amplifier, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
that's
slink.
you're correct.
Get 8.
Bravery requires teensy breaks.
Drinks just
Yeah, the amplifier is it changes
Oh
the.
my gosh!
kinematic.
Also, Flash Midnight. If they live, if there's no crit here, they get another turn because they have the charged nano shield for the Astra,
That's true.
and there's
No
no
crit.
crit. That's smart.
Now this is the time where you want to get some healing, at least a Torian or healing for Astra.
Or I would also think a Rickety could be pretty strong here.
Because Sax will be able to shoot your Astra next turn, no matter what.
Yep. And if Rickety gets on the field, you need to get rid of the Torian. You gotta take the chance on these 2 shots.
Exactly. You have to go for it. There's no other choice. He has Nano Shield to keep Astra alive, but you
Yeah.
need to get those units dead.
Yep.
He can also try to kill the Amplifier, but with Astra 1 HP, it's not going to change it much.
Yeah. And if this, like, imagine this reinforced gets a Rickety.
Oh, it misses! Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much.
Yep. Still, if this is a Rickety, this is still salvageable to get that amplifier out.
So what unit does Flash drop? He has to drop something
no.
very good. The defensive.
Crossers? Okay. It could be worse. That's good. Maximus gets to safety. Astra needs to keep backing up, even though they have the nano shield. They don't want to get ran down for the next turn. Oh no!
He has to get healing. Like
They didn't back up either.
The wings were a bad choice.
So Flash will have to draw some healing.
my skin.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if they have it in their list.
I think no, he does get 1 health from Sinter Infusion actually.
No.
So
By
he
the way,
can survive.
Flash
from,
Midnight has no healing in their Astra list.
Okay. He has a very small chance if he gets Torian, because he gets 1 health from Sinter Infusion, but then he has only 2 turns to kill Sax.
Just go
Yeah.
right through me.
Very difficult there. Let's see, there's no Rickety in this list either, actually.
Yeah, I feel like this comes to the moment where he could have went all in.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, like,
because-
look at how hard it has been for the Zax to get the kill here, and if they had gotten all in on the Zax would be 10 health, maybe less. You could have kept pressuring him forward, because Witcher would have had to back up to deal with the fact that he's half health.
Actually, you would have traded your switchback for space,
Mhm.
and then you could have gathered your forces and tried again.
Mhm.
But you never know. It's very hard to judge these things. Maybe, like, if he didn't get the amplifier, the situation would not have been as worse. And you know,
Yep.
it's very hard to guess these things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Expect me.
Focus up.
All right. Still, and it's very hard to utilize Blindsider in the late game when you don't have as many things that are going to use Cinder. He's dead next turn from the plane. Yeah.
Give me another minute.
But good on Flash Midnight for kind of trying to stick it through. So if these hit,
I
Oh.
swear this never happens.
Yeah, I unfortunately think that Witch's victory is only a hop, skip, and a jump away.
We're so
Yeah,
I mean, if Zach
but
says
those are
he's,
very well fought though from Flash. He
Yeah.
deserves a lot of credit getting to the grand finals.
Is-
I don't
yep.
know how used to he is to tournaments, but I can speak from experience. Usually the first time you get this far, you do not play very well because it's very stressful,
yeah,
it's
and,
very
I
hard.
mean, to be fair, they made it to grand finals. They made it to
Exactly.
winners, and then they had a very close win against Ness. So
So he did, and playing Witcher. Witcher's a very strong and powerful player.
yeah.
And
so,
congrats to this was the last game, right?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah. So again,
yeah.
props to Flash Midnight for it's one of those you hate to see the finals be a bit one-sided like that, but props to Flash Midnight for all the things that we said. But also congratulations to Witcher. Had played
Exactly.
5 games over the course of the 9 hours today and won all of them handily, only losing 1 game in all of his matches. Is your first champion? Is the champion of your release weekend extravaganza? Extravaganza.
GG,
Yeah,
Witcher.
thank you. It was a really great tournament. I had a lot of fun, even though I had to wait a lot.
So, yeah, next, let's focus on the good part here. We'll definitely work on the scheduling thing next time. I'm going to be doing some thinking and thinking and discussing with some of the folks who participated to figure out some good ways to make the schedule better. I think format went well, though. But either way, let's celebrate your win here, Witcher. Congratulations. How's it feel?
Yeah, great. I mean, I'm really, really tired. It's 4 o'clock already, but yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, great. Yeah, I'm really glad. Yeah, I also practice a lot this weekend. Like, I think since release I have more than 20 hours playtime already. Yeah, but it was worth it, I think.
You get the Founders Pack.
He
It
also
really
said,
paid off seeing that you won the tournament.
yeah.
Yeah, congratulations, Witcher. I know you really want to go to bed right now, and I really want to let you go to bed. So, any last words for us here? It's your moment. You won. Just don't get me in trouble.
I mean, really thank you for all who hanged out the last 2 or 3 days here in Discord. I practiced so much scrim lobbies, and also for Grissy. I had to talk with him last night, and we discussed some units, and that's also the reason why I built my roster that way, because he gave me insights. But yeah, so many people in the community talked to me, and yeah, it was really great.
Awesome.
Congratulations
Yeah,
again.
again, congratulations.
Very well played.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations to Witcher. GG's to everyone. We have had some banger games today, and I'm sure there were. It looked like, and we heard about some banger games elsewhere. We will have another bracket next week. It will be a different format, just to experiment what a single list format looks like, and see how that feels. But thank you all for jumping in and playing today. Be on the lookout for messages in the tournament chat post, and yeah, have a good night. That's all I got. Thank you for everyone's patience. And also, shout out to our top 4 players, because they did not... they signed... We were going to do best of 5s, but they agreed because of time and all that stuff to make them best of 3s. So props to them for being flexible and understanding. But your top 8 is, of course, tied for 7th. You have Godspeed Thunder and Crushaxe. Tied for 5th, you have Yurga and Eskel. 4th place, Face Stab. 3rd place, Ness. 2nd place, Flash Midnight. And of course, 1st place, our champion Witcher. Thank you all again for joining us today. Have a good day and or night, depending on where you're at. I think it's night or morning for all of us. So you all have a good one.
Thank you, Syracuse. Thanks for organizing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.